window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London. Jamaica, then France, the whole world took effect to fart. Tell them, baby, slow down, better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down, what you represent when we come to your down. Say, get in with the business when I come from Kansas.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Dallas facing Cleveland.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Jackson is out there with E'Twaun Moore. Then there's Grant. Then it's Payne. And it's Ontich in it. The five roaming the paint. And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Lucas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lucas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
That's his first personal foul.
Stolen by Jackson. Plays it in off the breakaway. On defense, Dallas. Lucas dishes to Mozgov. Rebounded by Jackson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Jones. And he's good on the three ball.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Pass to Moore. Feeds it to Payne. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Dallas on defense. Here's Lucas. Mozgov kicks to Lucas. No good on the triple. Here's Grant. And Jones pulls it down. Fast break, here they come. Stolen by Grant. Jackson has the open look. And the three ball is good. Jackson's got 9. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Kendall Marshall's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Dallas. Doug McDermott comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Jackson. McDermott, no one around him. That's good with a Douglas assist.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Jones, the pass to Marshall. Now here's Jones. D right on him. Dishes to Marshall. The tray. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
McDermott can't get it to go.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. So both teams making some changes here. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for two.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Here's more, and it's Dallas with another.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points. And you can see at this stage of his career, just still not comfortable as a finisher at the basket.
Nice shot by McDermott.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 11 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. Marshall hits them both. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's Dallas up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
They've got Jones. He's out there with Landry Fields. And it's Simmons in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Jones. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
That's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Here's Lucas. No luck. Some solid defense from Grant. Dallas leading by 4. Moore outside. This one for 3. Grant dishes to Jackson. Grant kicks to Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Moore passes to Grant. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Jackson. Here's Ontic. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Ontic has got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas. Lucas dishes to Jones. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And Clark, fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, the half-court offense, that attack has really been pedestrian, even lackluster, if you will.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jones is checked in. Cleveland trails by 4. That's short off the rim. Stauskas kicks to Douglas. And that one's good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
It's tipped. Out to the wing. Here's McDermott. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Dallas leading by 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And they're moving it up. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Jones, no luck.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Stauskas' shot is off. McDermott passes to Lucas. And Jones now atop the key. Jones sets the pick for Jones. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 3. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Mozgov.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And the pass to Stauskas. The feed to Moultrie. Leans inside. Mozgov with the block. And now in transition is Lucas. Here we go. Jones, no one around him. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jones has got 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Douglas has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And it's Jones. That's on the assist by McDermott. He's got 8.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Jones from outside. Stauskas inside the line. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cleveland ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Just absolute domination in this one for Jackson. He has 11 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. On the floor for Dallas, Grant is out there with Payne. And there's Etuan Moore. Then it's Parawanti. And it's Jackson in at the point. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Dallas with it. Grant gets a wide open look. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Great way to start to have easy layup against some soft D.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. A different look now for Cleveland. Miller comes in for Jones. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Lucas. Cleveland leading by 3. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break, Dallas. Jackson's got the ball. Right wing. Here's Grant. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Payne hits them both. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Here is Miller. To the left side wing. Here's Simmons. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Simmons got 5 now.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
It's rebounded by Dallas.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
No good from Grant.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Andrew Fields checking in for Mike Miller. McDermott's checked in for Dallas. Stauskas comes in for each one more. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out to the wing. McDermott kicks to Payne. Poked away. McDermott, the open look. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And here comes the break. Dallas moving the ball around. Jackson dishes to Payne. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And Fields kicks to Marshall. And it's good. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Jones checked in for James Michael McAdoo. And Harris subbed in for Kendall Marshall. The drive by Jackson. He kicks to Ontic. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Ontic has got 9.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Simmons, guarded by Jackson. Here's Marjanovic. Kicks it to Fields. Shot clock at 6. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Stauskas, the pass to Jackson. Can't get it to go.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
It's Fields on the wing. Back to Harris. Pass to Simmons. Fields inside the line. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cleveland leads by 6. And will return shortly. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Mike Miller. Perry Jones out there with Mozgov. Then it's Jones. And it's Lucas in at the 1 spot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots from 14.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Moultrie. And he dunks it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Lucas. Rebounded by Moore.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And now in transition is Lucas. Here we go. Lucas against Johnson. Inside. Here's Grant. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss. Talk about a terrific game for Jones. He's got 11 points, and he's bringing 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Carrick Felix is checked in for Elijah Millsap. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Johnson.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Here's Marjanovic. Jones, that's for two. Yep, right through the net. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Douglas dishes to Moore. To the inside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Cleveland leading by 3. Jones, that's for 2. Rebounded by Douglas.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Here's Grant. A second chance effort. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Dallas making a switch here. Karawantic, he's checked in for Arnett Moultrie. Adrian Payne comes in for Carrick Felix. Stauskas is checked in for Ejuan Moore. And it's Jackson in for Tony Douglas. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Simmons is checked in, and Lucas subbed in for Kendall Marshall.
And that's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Payne kicks to Jackson. Out to the right wing. The baseline J. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And stolen by Lucas. Simmons passes to Marshall. Money!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Here's Payne. Lucas with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Perry Jones, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Dallas with a change here, too. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Nick Stauskas.
Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're losing by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And you know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
That's got to be the game plan here. I mean, free throws are really their only hope. Points with the clock stopped.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. The 19-foot shot. Mozgov's shot is off. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Lucas. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him.